YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Xerxes coming back at you with another one. Wanted to provide a final kind of update on where I'm at with the Kinetic Blast of Clustering Necromancer. I've made a few changes, as you can see by the thumbnail, and the damage has gone up significantly. So we're just going to do one more. I'll show you another Minotaur map just to show you what the build looks like in its current form, and then I'll go over the changes that I made and some of the things that I also didn't cover in the last video, like the graphs that I'm using and some stuff like that. So we'll just blast through this map real quick. I guess we can do these Harbies. Oh, damn it. I went into the Wildwood. Well, we'll just go through here, see if we can get a little bit of juice. A little bit of juice is never a bad thing, I guess. But yeah, so when I first started playing this build, the Whispers of Infinity was like, I don't know, I think it was like 20D or something like that. And then I waited a while for the Whispers to go down in price. And now I think I got mine for like 4 Divine or something along there. So much more accessible than spending 20 Divine. So I'm really not a fan of the Wildwood. I did not mean to go in here. Let's just see if we can get the hell out of here. There we go. Okay, cool. We got like 1,000 juice between the two. Not terrible. Got some currency. Yeah, so the build's been super fun, but I also wanted to move on to something different. So I'm actually going to play... I've already set up a Kinetic Fusillade Elementalist, and so far that has been super fun. So I guess we'll get this strong box. Why not? Divine. How about a Divine one time? No Divines. Never lucky, dude. Anyway, yeah, so what was I saying? Kinetic Fusillade. That has been super fun. I will probably end up posting a video about that as well, because that's probably one of the most fun builds that I've played in a long time. Next to this one. This one's actually really fun too. It's just that it's very hard to see what's going on, and I want to play something that's a little bit less damaging on the old eyes, you know. But anyway, I'm just rambling on here. Let's get to the end of the map. As you can see, nothing changed. It still absolutely blasts the maps. You don't even have to look at what you're doing. And then same thing, just drop an Arcanist brand, hit your Graft skill, and see you later. I think they're all dead. Oh, there's a portal in here. Boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, cool. So let's go over, first of all, I want to go over the graph skills that I didn't go over in the last video. The two that I'm using are Overcharged Sinews and Wreathed in Light. So this one just gives us a little bit of percentage energy shield, and then it gives us Jolt, which increases our damage taken. So if you are having a problem with survivability, might want to opt into a more defensive graft on this one. But this one just gives us increased damage taken at the cost, gives us more maximum attack damage at the cost of taking a little bit more damage. So we can get up to 28% more maximum attack damage, but we also take 14% increased damage. And then this one is Wreathed in Light. This gives us spell damage, which gets equated into damage for our Kinetic Blast. And then it drops the Radiant Ground, which gives you lucky damage. So pretty good combo there between the two of those. Now, the changes that I made to the build, I swapped over from the just rare amulet that I was using to a Whispers of Infinity. Needed a little bit more stats, so I dropped the Foulborn Kikazaru and just got a ring, a Cerulean ring here with some mana and some stats. That's pretty much all I changed there. All the other gear should still be the exact same. And then as far as the passive tree goes, I was using a Inspired Learning here because I was running Juiced Legion and Harbies, and I swapped out of that, put a Healthy Mind here, and what this does is it makes all of our increases to life actually apply to mana. So as you can see here, we're getting 12% mana, 20% mana, and 12% mana here. So really big change there. I did move just a couple of these points over here for a little bit, tiny bit more damage, not a big deal there. And the only other thing that I changed is I did put a Lethal Pride in, and this just has some solid nodes on here. I got double damage, intimidate, and double damage again here. So between this, and the crit double damage from pressure points, we end up having a 15% chance to deal double damage, which is really nice. So that changes, or that's all the changes that I made between the tree and the gear. And I went from, I believe it was 4.3 or 4.5 million DPS in the last video to now I'm up to 8.3 in this one. So spent like 5 or 6 divines, I think, on the whispers and the healthy mind, and double the damage. So I think that's a very efficient use of your money there. I think that covers everything I wanted to. Just a quick video. Like I said, I am going to be moving on to a different build now, but this is pretty much the final form of this character as far as I was willing to take it anyway. Had a blast with it. Now I'm going to move on to the next one. So if you guys enjoyed it, drop a like down in the comments down there, and I'll catch you beauties in the next one. Peace out.